Kianna, Tommy.
Kianna who?
Oh, you dumb now? You know who I'm talking about.
I don't know no fucking Kianna, man.
Hello, everyone. Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Talk is Cheap. I am your host, Kianna J, from your favorite podcast, or soon to be favorite podcast. So, again, we are virtual, and I don't have my clapping noises and stuff here. So, work with me, people. So, clap in your own private homes or whatever. Today I got my hookah on deck, my little drink, and we're gonna get started with our new segment. I don't know if you tuned in last week, but she's back again this week, and I'm glad to have her. Hi!
Hello.
Allegedly, Alexis, bring you the topics for celebrity and the news for local.
Yes.
So let's take it away, Alexis.
Okay. So we're going to get started. Now, before we get deep into the news, I read about Denzel Washington, Jennifer Hudson, her, Issa Rae from the I think it's Netflix show, Insecure.
Yeah, that's my
Drake.
show.
That's your show? I never seen it. Is it pretty good?
It's good. It's good, girl. I love it. It's good.
Drake, Lala Anthony, Tiffany Haddish, Regina King, Lil Nas X, Megan Thee Stallion, Idris Elba, Will Smith, and many more are all nominated for NAACP Image Awards. So
Woo!
shout out to all of
shout
those
out.
people. Yes.
Yes.
So we're gonna break right into it. So they were supposedly Megan Thee Stallion and Partisan had broke up. They was calling Megan the mean drunk. They said when she drinks, she gets mean, she gets violent, she starts fighting, abusing Partisan, and so they were speculating that they broke up due to that. So I don't know if you've been paying attention, but Megan recently graduated from college in December of 2021, and I know Party had gifted her with a graduation gift, but they were kind of back low. We haven't heard much about them, and then rumors started speculating that Party came out and said that it's not true, that neither one of them put their hands on each other, that they've been seeing the rumors about them breaking up, and I guess they put it between each other, not to speak on it, but I guess when he said that he started seeing that they were putting their hands on each other, it was just going too far. So he said he had to speak up then and say, those aren't true allegations. She's not abusing him. He's not abusing her. But Megan did delete all of his pictures off of social media. So maybe the part of her being a drunk or being domestic, violence towards him isn't true. Maybe the breakup rumors is true, and they're not just, elaborating on that part yet. So only time will tell to see if they're really, broken up, or if it's just, rumors and speculating. So then last week we talked about Ari. We talked about her getting dropped from Savage Fenty for her domestic violence claim. Well, now she's partnering with Fashion Nova, and she's trying to come up with a nonprofit organization.
Wait. Ari is partner with Fashion Nova after what she said?
Yes. Well, she already got a partnership with them. She models their clothes.
I guess.
Yeah,
I don't shop them anyway.
Fashion. We'll see how far it get if they're gonna go through with it. But I guess since she received so much backlash from what she was speaking about on live, she's trying to open up some shelters and places for homeless people or people who dealt with domestic violence and victims and stuff. So
you see my face.
She wants to do it after she was just, at first she didn't care, she was saying nobody cares what they're going through. So I guess now she has to change her heart since she's been getting so much backlash. So
girl,
we'll see.
Now she want to be Now she want to be an advocate for domestic violence because
Yes.
she getting the backlash. But I like when a nigga pull a gun out on me. Girl,
No,
go
no,
sit the
it was
fuck down.
that, and she like when he have the what is she like when he have the gun on the bed when they having sex. She said
And
that's
she said, I want him not to make me leave. So
yeah,
yes,
yeah. Put a gun to her
yeah.
and tell her to sit down. You're not going nowhere.
But now you a domestic violence.
Advocate.
Yes,
Yeah, real
girl,
toxic. She toxic. She don't know what she want.
girl,
Okay,
girl, girl.
so have you been seeing Jada post? You know who Jada is? She's the baby mother of little baby.
I
So
thought you were talking about Jada Pickett. Okay, well, go
oh
ahead.
no, Jada. She's the baby mother of little baby. That's my girl. Even though I don't know her personally, that's my sister. She's been making some posts lately for the past few days. Very romantic posts on Instagram. Candles lit, rose petals all over the floor and shaped like hearts, balloons, the whole 9 yards. But she wasn't really like giving any details on who was doing it for her. So today she posted a picture with hugged up with a guy, somebody holding her, picked her up and was holding her, but you couldn't see his face. You could only see like her arms wrapped around him and her legs wrapped around him, but you could see his hands holding her up. And we got investigators on social media. They digged up and looked up that little baby has customized rings. So the
Okay.
rings that was holding her waist, holding her butt in the picture is his rings. So she's been all over the social media because some people are calling her dumb for taking gifts or getting back good with him after he did what he did. Recently, just not too long ago at the end of 2021, he was supposedly had spent $200,000 on Sweetie and had took her shopping and did some stuff for her. And Jada actually found out about it because one of the stores he took her in, Jada, I think it was Chanel. Jada said she's like a VIP member, and they love her in there.
Okay. So you got a comment though. You said she said that's not what Jada said though. So I guess
Wait,
it was
I don't
some.
see no comment. Where?
You probably have to slide over to see the
She
comment.
said that's not what Jada said.
Yeah. So yeah. Let's
That's
see.
okay. I see. She said that's not what she said. That's not what who said. It
I
said
guess.
I don't even see that. Who she referring to? Is she referring to Ari? Is she referring to Jada?
Oh no, she got to put it up there. But keep going.
I lost my train of thought. Where was I at?
The rings. They was his and all that other
Oh
stuff.
yeah, it was. Well, if she's talking about Jada with the post that I seen from Jada said that she was a VIP member or something, and whatever store he went in and he bought the gifts for Sweetie, they called her and told her. So before it even hit the blogs, what he was out there doing for Sweetie, Jada already knew.
Mm-hmm.
Um, what else? So with local news, you know about the Burger King story about the 16-year-old girl who was shot and killed working at Burger King. It's come out that her and her best friend, she was a cashier at Burger King. Her best friend worked in the kitchen, I believed, and the best friend that worked in the kitchen, her father. So all three of them was in cahoots to rob the Burger King. The Burger King was As the Burger King was being robbed, one of the co-workers seen that it was being robbed at gunpoint because the father reached in the window with the gun. So the worker then went and retrieved his gun and tried to shoot the guy, but ended up shooting his co-worker, which was the 16-year-old girl. I don't know how true it is, but they said that two Green Bay Packers, one including Donald Driver, donated money to the family of the 16-year-old girl to help pay for funeral expenses. Um, the mother did get on the news and expressed her frustration and said she didn't understand why her daughter would be a part of a plot such as help this man and this girl rob the Burger King that she worked at because she wasn't in need of money or anything. But I guess they found the text messages or whatever in the phone to prove that that's what happened. So we'll see, as the case is developing, what goes down with that. Now,
Mm-hmm.
last week we also talked about Kanye West being in the bushes, Kim Kardashian bushes, and moving across the street.
Mm-hmm.
This past weekend, it was his
That is
daughter
so funny to me.
Chicago's birthday. And Chicago, he was not invited to the birthday party, and he was not given the address of where the party was located. So he went on a rant on social media, basically saying that it wasn't fair the games that Kim and Chris is playing. He said that it's the year of 2021. He said that he made his schedule basically to revolve around his kids. He said he's missing out on so much stuff because he wanted to be able to take them to school, pick them up from school, do other extracurricular activities with the kids, to be more involved in their life and stuff. And he wanted to be a part of Chicago's birthday party, and Kim wasn't letting that happen. He said the year of 22 he was going to start making what did he say? Start creating his own narrative is what he said, his exact words. Creating his own narrative about the situation. He said he reached out to Tristan to try to get in a party. He reached out to Kim. He reached out to nannies. Nobody would give him the location. He said Tristan reached out to Chloe to give him the location. The only person who let him in and gave him the location to where it was being held was Travis Scott, because Kim Kardashian and Kylie Jenner had a merged birthday party for both of their daughters.
My thing about that is, okay, I understand where Kanye is coming from, but if you doing crazy ass shit, your best, my sir, is to have your own birthday party for your own daughter, because
Yes.
nobody wants that crazy ass shit over there. You know what I'm saying? Ruin that baby's party. Like, that's it. Allegedly, if he doing that crazy ass shit that everybody say he doing. Now,
I
we
mean,
don't know what's going on behind closed doors,
yeah. And he probably
but
trying to fight Pete Davidson. And, he made a diss track. He just released a few
yeah.
ago a diss track to Pete
And the
Davidson.
nigga from Chicago, he ain't got it all. So,
I told you that last week.
like, bro, just throw your own party for your own kids. Stop trying to go over there to them people crib. You
And
know what I'm
that's what
saying? Just do your thing separately. That's it. That's all.
sources close to Kim Kardashian said from her perspective, she thought that they were throwing separate parties, for Chicago.
No,
But
he just wants to be over there, cause
yeah, and just make
and and be there. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? And people and I just feel like, and I'm not bashing men and I'm not bashing fathers, but when y'all going through things that is not settled,
Mm-hmm.
and it's crazy things that are going on, and y'all break up or however, and it's fresh and stuff like that, it's best to be separate. It's
Right.
best, because y'all bring this stuff around these children. See, the thing about it is nobody look at the kids. And then when everybody want to get to arguing, kids around and everything, and nobody cares about children. So
Right.
no, don't go over there and ruin that baby's birthday.
And that's what he was trying to fight about. He kept saying that Kim is painting this picture in Chicago's mind that Chicago is expecting him to be at her birthday party, and that's her father, but in her mind she's going to look up and see that her father's not there to help her celebrate, and that's not right that Kim's painting that picture for her. But he's unpredictable, so she
Hmm.
really was probably looking out for all of their best interests by not having him there, because
Hmm.
he's fighting people in the streets and he wants to fight Pete Davidson, and he's hooked up with, and Kim Kardashian slept with the game, and Kanye
She
West.
slept with everybody. Shit.
Yeah.
He knew that when he married her.
Yeah, well, he hooked up with the game to put the game on his album, and the game verse on his album is very disrespectful to Kim on how she swallowed his kids and some of everything.
Okay.
Yes.
This goes back to me saying, and this is a part of the topic.
He can't be.
Kanye fell in love with Kim
Mm-hmm.
because she could, I guess, the sex, okay, and the way she looked. We're not finna act like we didn't know this girl was a hoe.
Okay.
We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. We're just not gonna do it.
I feel like he's being petty at this point because you really put the game on your album to do a diss track against your wife, but you still trying to get in good. See, it's like he confused me. One moment he want to fight for his kid, his family, get back in good. One minute he got a new girlfriend. One minute he making diss tracks. Next minute he want to be at the birthday parties.
This is what you get when you try to turn a hoe into a housewife.
Exactly.
Now you gave this girl 4 children.
Mm-hmm.
Move on.
He done
move on
several times on TV because even though she was a hoe before she met him, she hasn't did anything to blatantly disrespect him or embarrass him on TV or anything.
But, and I'll be honest, and people, this where the men band should come in. Men can't handle things was dished out from a woman. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm breaking up if the man is not doing the breakup, he can't handle what comes behind it. They worse than they are horrible. And they are so emotional. And they when it comes to stuff like that.
His mental health. He stated that this is causing his mental health to act up and the games that Kim is playing. But then it's like he had his Kanye West, Donda West, whatever it was, tour, album, whatever. He had Kim come out, profess his love tour, this, that, and the other. Then next minute, they not doing good. And that's why last week I said, I wonder if all of it is for publicity because you just never know with him. He just everywhere.
Okay.
I don't think he know what he wants.
Okay. All right. So we're going to leave from that because I'm just over there. Right. Yeah, your wife was a hoe. That's just what it is.
Like that. Well, then that is all of the celebrity and local news that I have for today.
All righty. So you're going to stick around for the topic. My guests are here.
Yes. Hello, guests, because the topic is...
So everybody, we're coming into a topic of coming off. Can sex keep a man? That's what it is. So I have my guest here. My handsome friend Elvon is in the building. Hey, Elvon.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. And then who is that right there? And my other handsome friend, Tay G. So, Tay G started with me from the beginning. He's my first guest ever when I started on the podcast in my kitchen. So since I'm doing a new platform on YouTube, since he helped me with my platform on Facebook, I'm bringing him over to YouTube to be my guest again.
The kitchen was clean, not just the part we could see.
The first. The house clean. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Whole house is clean. I just see the bedroom.
Yeah, my bedroom probably messy, you know. And I'm missing my co-host, so I think she's probably running a little late. She didn't text me and let me know she was coming, so it wasn't coming. So we gonna have to start without her. Hi guys.
Hello.
Hey, y'all miss me?
What's up?
Okay, so I did a younger guy and a little bit older guy, which is around my age,
Oh no, we old, baby. It's okay.
But I had to we all look like a change,
There you go.
I got a comment from Josh. Hold on, let me see what she said first before we start this. Let's look at the comments. Let me listen to this shit. She already on bullshit.
I I thought me and Josh was cool. Like, didn't we get cool in the last one? I thought it was all right.
It ain't you, Paige. It ain't you. Look. Okay. So the topic of the matter, y'all meet Alexis. She is the new segment to the podcast. She does allegedly Alexis news and celebrity news in the beginning.
Look at that smile. That's a professional smile.
Yeah.
She's been practicing.
Okay. So the topic today is, can sex keep a man? So piggybacking off the Kanye and Kim story that Alexis said, Kanye had put had Game on his track, and Game had a diss track saying so much bad stuff about Kanye's wife. Now, my thing is, let's be honest, Kanye married Kim because of sex and the way she looked.
Mostly, I'm sure. Well, you know, the Kardashians got groupies, so he was just the next in the line. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you know, if I come across Bria Miles or Anita Baker, it's going down. I mean, I'm just saying.
So you would marry somebody just because of the sex?
No, but you know, will we have a whole lot of fun? We have a whole lot of fun for 3 or 4 weeks? Absolutely.
Okay. So with that being said, some men mind frame don't go no further than the sex. You know, sex can get a man. It can get him.
But can it keep it?
It can keep me around. Like, it keep me
But
around.
what? It keeps you around.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'll be around. Like, yeah, if she got that good, I'm definitely gonna be around. Like, she definitely can see me once a week. But I mean, that it can't keep me. You know, you can find.
Wait, what's the difference? Okay, so keep me around. What is it, like a side chick?
You be on the roster.
Like, it depends where you at in life. Like, if you got like a roster, then she keep her on the roster. If she got like, if she good, you feel me? But you know, like, I mean, it ain't gonna keep me around. Like, faithfully, you gotta have like more than that to keep going.
Right.
Okay.
Got your attention, basically.
So okay. I was talking to one of my best friends about this topic earlier today, and one thing that we were saying is that when you're young, and you know, when men are young and we horny, you know, women can use sex to get the type of relationships that they want. Either, you know, making it fully available or withholding it. They can pretty much use the sex to get the type of relationship they want and keep it, because all we want to do as young men in our teens and 20s is fuck. You know what I'm saying? Once you cross into your late 30s, your 40s especially, when pussy ain't precious no more, then you look for peace. You look for you know, somebody that you can actually sit down, talk to, somebody who can help you through issues and problems. And the thing is, because so many women don't develop any more game besides looking sexy, having sex, they have a hard time getting into or keeping relationships once they start dealing with them older men, especially if those women are older themselves.
So, you saying a younger man will most likely probably keep a woman around because of sex. Do you rebuttal that, Elvon?
Well, wait, what's younger, bro? How old are you?
30.
Oh, you ain't young. That's a grown man right there.
I mean, no, like, I don't know. So, like I said, it depends on like where you at. Like, I could say me, like 2 years ago, back when I had like a roster, you know, of females, you know.
Only 2 years ago?
Only 2 years ago. Only 2 years ago.
Okay.
Wait, first of all, before I go any further, can we mute Joshua Land stuff?
Josh? Okay, Josh comment, this is why I like older men. I'm not controlling the comment.
Can we view her? Yeah, true. But no,
Oh shit.
she's a red flag. Anyway,
Her whole person is a red flag all over.
yeah, she's a red flag all over, all over.
Okay, finish what you were saying,
But
Elva.
no, so like when you have like a roster full of girls and like you just out here, being a player or whatever, you're gonna keep the ones with that, that have that good sex and keep them around. You know what I mean? But in back in my younger days, I would like gravitate to the girls, who just had amazing sex. But now, like, that's not enough to keep me around. You gotta have more than that. I'm 31. I'm in that older range, so you gotta have more than that to keep me. Because you can really find that, with every other female. You can find a female with good sex. Because like when you're older,
It don't be
you
good
appreciate
sex. It
more
just be
things
sex,
like
bro. Let's be real.
chemistry and knowing somebody or whatever. Like you have some good sex.
What?
So.
Hold on, bro. What you say, Tagey?
I say it don't be good sex. It just be sex. Like let's be honest, bro. Like most of these women, they got a WAP. That's standard. That's standard on every model. You know what I'm saying? Now, as far as like, think about it, bro. Out of all the women that you smashed, it was a decent amount of them that had good pussy, right? But how many of them chicks could actually fuck? There's a difference.
You're right. You're right about that. No bullshit. You're right about
a lot
that.
of them, they got good pussy, but they starfish. You know what I'm saying? And they want credit for that.
True.
You know what I mean?
What's a starfish? You out
They don't come to play. They so even with that, it's just and if that's the case, if she just want to lay there and be a starfish, then shit, you just upgrade from putting lotion in my hand, right? Like if you're not coming to participate, but then those same women, those are the ones who really think that they got something and that they can trade it for a relationship, and that'll never work.
It's a difference, and a lot of people, that's a difference because a lot of people, a lot of women,
definitely.
like Instagram models and everybody don't understand, like, and my friend was telling me this yesterday, Tella was telling me this yesterday, that a lot of women that be on social media, doing the things that they do, because so many niggas be in their inboxes, they think they the shit.
Mm-hmm.
And they will believe anything a man will tell them. Oh, he said he want to marry me. He said this and this. And he yelled at me yesterday, was like, because a nigga will say what they want to say to get some pussy. As long as he can get that pussy, he's going to say whatever he needs to say.
Look,
and if you can tell...
That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. No,
well,
no,
the
no.
men,
Wait.
the men online,
Okay.
So the men online, they'll absolutely lie. I got a 12-year-old daughter. She's beautiful, and I've been trying to. I'm introducing her to different concepts because I want her to be ready. So the concept that we're working on now is a difference between getting attention from a man, which is normally sexual, is based on how you look, and a man having intentions. Okay, and what a lot of women have a hard time separating is, the men who have terrible finger discipline, meaning they type online, oh, hey, beautiful, this, that, and the other thing, or they text whatever. Those men who are giving them sexual attention from men who have, we'll say, relationship intentions, right? And so, they'll, like, I've had women say, how many men in my inbox all the time? And I say, which one of them do you actually want to keep? Because they normally don't want to keep any of them, because they normally just the type of guys they don't want. So how many of those guys that you actually like are in your inbox asking to take you down to Carnivore this weekend? And it's normally none.
Okay, Tagey. Josh said, don't listen to Tello.
Tello is always right. Tello is always right.
Elvin, you were saying that was not true what I was saying.
Nah, it's not. I mean, like, I don't know. When you young, like I say between the ages of like 18 and 22, like you gonna say whatever you can to get some pussy because you're feeding for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you at that age you feeding for it for real. But when you like getting it, you know what I mean? You don't really you say you sell a dream, but you ain't selling like an outrageous ass dream. You know what I mean? Like the older you get, then we get like 30, it's like you just being
That's
yourself.
a lie. These old niggas be selling all types of dreams to a motherfucker like me call their ass out on that shit.
Because you
That's
old
a
women
whole
still
motherfucking
fall
lie.
for it.
That's
You old women
childish,
still
though.
fall
That's
for it. Because you old women
Shit.
don't still fall. Look. I might not say I want to marry you, right? But I'll say some bullshit like we should be a power couple, right? I'll say some bullshit like let's build together. You know what I'm saying? I'll say all that bullshit, and y'all gonna fall for it. You will, especially if you look at Elron's life, you look at my life, you look at Tello's life. That looks like Josh got so outrageous ass dream, but you believed it, you bought it. But it's like we say the stuff that y'all actually go for. If it didn't work, we wouldn't say it. We wouldn't talk in our chats and talk to our little nephews and tell them exactly what to say. We know what y'all gonna fall for.
Hey, wait. First of all, hold on, wait. That's an awesome ass. Wait, no. That's an awesome ass point. He on point right now, but I gotta watch a little backstory right now to what's going on. I gotta watch what I say because I'm on a date right now. So I can't.
Why would you come on here while you on a date?
I appreciate it though.
I got a busy schedule. You know what I'm saying? But I'm always fit you in. You know, she enjoying the show right now. So but I gotta watch what I say.
So
No, this show. Wait a minute.
Wait,
this. Hold on.
You can say exactly how you feel.
I can say what I feel.
Exactly how you feel.
Hold on. Wait. I'm talking. First off, you know my show is not that fake ass bullshit. We're not doing that. So you knew not to be on no dates coming on here. Because if you can't be yourself, you can't be on here.
She's exactly myself, so we good.
Exactly how you feel.
I can say what I feel.
Wait. Can I say this real quick? Kianna, you sound as country as a ham hock sandwich. I love it. On white bread with gravy. I love it.
But what I want to say is, what I want to say was to piggyback on what Taji was saying, like back to the starfish thing. Okay, now I'll be honest with you. I'm not slinging from no chandeliers and stuff like that. Now you won't get no starfish out of me, but. God damn it, don't be asking. Now, if I get married, I'm going to slut that nigga out.
Whoa.
What?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. First off, no man believes that bullshit.
Yeah,
we don't believe when I get married, I'm going to treat you like that is bullshit. If you're not that chick now, you won't be that chick when I marry you. You know why I know?
Shit.
You know why I know? I've been married before. That was not a magic ceremony that turns you into a better chick. It's not a magic ceremony. It's not a seance. The spirits don't come down into you and make you a
things. No. Some things we be.
She's lying. Because you all lie. You all say that same bullshit.
It might have been just her because sometimes women see a ring and that turn them up.
Never.
Man,
never.
No.
Yeah.
No. Lies.
And some things I can do, I just won't do with anybody.
Then you OC, you better do that shit from the jump.
Even your husband. Because here's the thing. I've been married before. I'm the guy.
Yeah, Josh. Put Josh comment up there.
I'm the guy that
for your husband, you go all out.
Yes, exactly.
You are all okay. Wait.
I'm telling you, we gonna do all type of shit. I'm gonna sweat that motherfucker out.
Wait.
Please.
Look.
Hold on, bro. Can we please mute Josh's comments? She ain't talking about shit. She ain't talking about
you know I'm not mute my friend's comment. Don't do that.
For your husband go all out.
I talk to married men all the time. Women ain't it never happens. Not at the honeymoon or going forward where women all of a sudden turn into a porn star. Never happens. She was maybe like that the whole time y'all was together, but she never turns into anything after that. She is who she is. The same way, if you marry Taji, this is what you're getting. This cake is baked. It's German chocolate. You're gonna love it, unless you don't like German chocolate. But I'm not changing into nothing else. This is what the fuck you get. And You are what he's gonna get after you get that ring. Now you might wild out a night or two. Maybe on his birthday you'll try to deep throat it, but other than that, ain't none of that shit gonna happen.
That's not true.
I'm sorry, love. What's your name? What's your name?
My name?
Yes.
Alexis.
Alexis, you're lying. So
No,
I'm just
that's
saying.
I'm not
Fucks
lying.
her, bro. I fucks her, bro.
I'm just saying.
I'm not lying.
Hey, look.
Look, she think because she got that smile, we gonna believe her. No, you're lying.
Listen.
Hey, from the jump. Hey, check this out. From the jump, I want that Goggle Lock 6,000 from the jump from the first.
But why do you feel like if you don't have a ring,
y'all get that when y'all get it?
You get that. Why do you feel you deserve that?
Can I answer this, bro? Can I answer this?
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Let me do this.
Go ahead.
Because you, Alexis and Kianna, with your country ass, y'all both, you're both attractive and accomplished women, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Okay. Yes. So you don't want just any standard regular guy, am I right?
Correct.
Now, the first time that if we were to get together, the first time that we lay down, you're expecting me to perform, otherwise I won't get another shot, correct?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Now, before I even get
some of y'all niggas shit trash.
Before I even get to that point where we're going to perform, I'm going to have to show you that I'm the type of guy that you would even like. I'm going to have to show you that I have a good job, that my lifestyle is the way it is, that I'm extremely comfortable with you. I got to make you laugh. Then I got to take you out and I got to entertain you once or twice. I can't take you to Applebee's. Is that correct, Alexis?
Correct.
Is that a performance? Is that something that now would that be?
I don't like Applebee's. I like Fridays though.
I'm not.
I'm gonna take you to Culver's.
Right, but I'm not the Applebee's guy. So here's my thing. So we've gone through all of this, which is something like, let's be real. How many men can do all the things that you require? Right? It's a high bar. It's a high bar. So if me as a man have to grow and hit this high bar, I want the got 6,000 the first goddamn night. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm showing up like Brian Pumper and I'm putting in work. I want the same thing from you. Now, here's the thing. You
see Tree's comment, right?
But you
No. Wait. Hold on. Tree's gonna lick these balls from the get-go. She tripping. What's she talking about?
Here's the thing. The same way.
Y'all, first off, wait, Taji. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. This is my podcast. What you're not gonna do is come on here and talk shit to my friends. That's what you're not gonna do.
I'm sorry, Miss Samuels. I'm sorry, Miss Samuels. So, but look, if we have to hit a high bar, okay, just to even get to the point where we're going to bed, and then even when we get to bed, we have to hit a high bar. And why shouldn't you have to hit an equally high bar if you want to take things further?
Because women gotta do the most.
But that's
y'all don't do much or nothing.
Every trick out the bag, though.
Trick out my bag. I can pull a few. I can pull a few while I keep you.
We
right.
We don't believe that. Now, I'll be real with you. One reason that a lot of women are getting to the point where you get a husband is because you're holding so much back. Right. You're holding back in bed. You're holding back in your relationship. You're holding back in what you're offering to that guy. You're not getting to the part where you even get a husband, especially if, well, Treese, you're right. I'm not going to go 2 rounds, but the first one's going to be 50 minutes. Anyway, now, especially if you're dealing with older guys who have already, I've worked really hard to get to where I am. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to need the same type of work from you. And no, and if y'all even asking whether or not if sex can hold a relationship, if you showing up with starfish sex or you giving me 50% and I got to give you 80, 90, 100% in this bedroom, and I had to do 100% to even get you to this bedroom, you think I'm going to stay? You think I'm not going to put you, you're going to be Tuesday then. You're going to be Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to show up on
But
Tuesday.
You don't know I'm not giving you 100%.
Yes, right. We do. Do you, Kianna, do I have a reputation?
Yes.
So, why wouldn't I know whether or not I'm not getting because the thing is, even if you giving 50%, let's say, right? And I'm like, wow, I could have, stayed at home, fired up my laptop, got some lotion, and I wouldn't have had to buy dinner first. You know what I mean? Like, if you want more, you have to give more. Just like I have to be more to get you ladies, you have to be more to get me. And you got to be way more than that to keep me.
Okay, but why pull every
Elbar.
trick out the bag before you get married, and then once you get married, now it's boring?
No, it's not.
It's not boring.
No, it's not. So
I ain't
number
got no
one,
more
like,
tricks up my sleeve to
okay.
show you. Cause
It
You
do
better
be
find some.
boring. That's
You better
why
find some
motherfuckers be
tricks.
sleeping in separate rooms.
no,
That shit
no.
get
They sleep
boring.
in separate
exactly, you
rooms
want to keep it.
because
Like,
women be
look what I
farting.
can,
Well, here goes the thing.
look what I can do.
Alexis, how many extra tricks you got? Marriage is forever, correct?
Correct.
If I'm looking at you, I'm thinking you're in your late 20s, early 30s.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you get married next year. Okay,
I got a lot of wigs. I could be anybody you
okay,
want me to
you get
be.
married next year. So, and you're going to be married forever. So that means you're going to be with this man for probably another 50 years. Maybe. How many more tricks you got?
I'm gonna Google some.
Okay,
When
so
I
Google
run
it if
out.
you want to get to that point, and then continue to fucking Google. That's what I'm saying.
So I can
That's what I'm
bring
saying.
Brenda, Lakeisha, Shonda, Teresa, Anna,
If
Betty.
you put on a red wig and still do this, that's not going to work.
I didn't say that.
That
Every
is not
wig
gonna
come with a different. Every wig come with a different person. Best to believe. I remember before. If you watch my live before, I said I'm 30 different people.
I
Best
mean,
believe I can pull a trick out for 30. Every third last one of them different
look,
people.
look, I dated a crazy chick before too, and that got boring. I'm just saying. So okay, and Alexis, you said things will get boring, right?
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you this: a good relationship, a good healthy relationship, is going to be boring. It is because it's every
Put
day.
Tree's comment up there, Tom.
It's every day.
Hold on.
You got 6 moves, Trees. I don't want to hear that shit. Look, it's it's a good healthy relationship. It's boring. You know what I'm saying? Like if you have, when you have kids, it's going to be dropping them off, picking them up, feeding them, grocery store. It's going to be all that shit is boring. You know what I'm saying? And then even if you make, me and my girl, we make a lot of money together, especially together. It's insane, right? Like it's crazy, but we still only take 2 trips a year. We take the family trip, and then we take a trip with just me and her.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Most women, they will say that's boring, but that's fucking life. One reason that it has to be that way is because we have jobs, and we only get 5 weeks of vacation a year and that type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not the fairy tale that a lot of women want. That Sex in the City, basketball wives bullshit. That's
I don't want that.
No. I'm not even talking about the drama. I'm talking about the everyday fly shit. That's not how it goes. You know what I'm saying? I see my boo I'm not even talking about in sweatpants with her locks in a bun 90% of the time. That's how it goes. So it's gonna be boring. But you don't even get to the boring part if you don't do the exciting shit in the beginning. If you don't bust it open.
Hold on, y'all. Lost my volume because somebody tried to call my phone.
Wasn't me. I mean, bro, am I right?
No, you're correct. You're exactly correct.
Fuck.
Everything this man's saying is on point, man. The first day, bust it open for a real nigga. First day, don't fuck around. Because if you're weak the first day, I'm not gonna hit you up the next day. You know
Okay, you do that. Okay, what if you do that on the first day and he don't perform?
Hey, first, I don't know what you fucking with, but these niggas over here, this motherfucker right here. It's showtime. Every day is showtime.
And let's be real, bro. So I'm 44, right? You ain't getting no porn star sex 3-4 times a week. I got shit to do. You know what I'm saying? I got 2 daughters. They go to 2 different schools. I got a job that's fairly demanding. You know what I'm saying? Maybe on a Saturday morning, I might put some work in. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, it's that rollover, lift your leg up.
The side from the side, the lazy booty.
From the slide, slow and lazy. because we both need to get one off to get this stress out the way.
Mm-hmm.
That's where, you know what I'm saying? It's not even that. Like, I keep trying to tell people, like, I'm a relationship guy. You know what I'm saying? And if the fairy tale that we sell women, especially if I was single, I already told my guy, it's like if I was single, I would change my whole Instagram. I would make my Instagram my fucking calling card. I would show you all the fly shit I did and make you think if you come into my life, you get to partake in that fly shit too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And knowing that I'm lying, I know that this is game because I might do that fly shit 2-3 times a year, but the rest of the time, see, Teresa's on some other shit too. Ain't nobody trying to
I
do
agree. No, I agree with her though. See, the thing, and let me come in on this, okay? Because I have some shit I want to say.
You got your notebook?
Okay. A bitter nigga. I didn't want to talk to a nigga no more. And he told me my sex was trash, you know.
Believe
him. Look.
Believe him. Step your game up.
Look, he told me my sex was trash, but I didn't block him then, you know. Okay. But when he came back and asked for some more, that's when I blocked his ass. But I kind of felt some type of way, so I put my pussy up. I just realized my product is not for these streets right now. I put it up, everybody, but you can't tell me my shit trash and then come back and ask me for it. You know what I'm saying?
But we said that though.
It was only one though. It was only one.
We said that earlier.
With his bitter ass.
we said that earlier. If you don't perform, if the pussy is trash, then you become Tuesday. Because fucking with you on a Tuesday with some starfish is better than firing up my laptop.
First of all, I don't do fucking starfish. And he was just mad because I didn't want to talk to his motherfucking ass no more.
I'm just saying. And even if he believed it was trash, he came back because he was like, I'd rather deal with this starfish than deal with
Pornhub.
Exactly.
First of all, them hoes on porn don't be doing shit.
Shit.
And then
you talking about? You lying. You're lying. You talking somebody? Hold on. You talking somebody who fucked a famous porn star? That shit is real. It's real.
You want to marry her ass, did you?
Science. Shit. Yeah.
Exactly. Which proves my point. Sex can keep a man.
No, exactly. Not keep. Yes. Like, and let's be real though. 90%, like, if a man is approaching you, no man looks at a woman across the bar. Hey, Elon, look at that chick right there. You see the one with the smile and the snakeskin shirt? Oh, look at her. I want to help her build a business and buy a new car next year. That's what I want. We don't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? We'd be like, look at her with them titties and that ass. I want to dig in them guts and see what happens afterwards. Now, that's my job. I'm here to fuck. Your job is to make me want to stay after I fuck.
My job is to make you want to stay.
Where women mess, your job is to make me stay after I fuck. Where women mess up is, y'all go, let me see how hard I can make this nigga work before he fucks. And then after he fucks, there's nothing there. So you become Tuesday or you just go away. Y'all didn't do any work from when I said, look at her in that shirt to when we fucked. Then you get mad when we leave, or you just Tuesday. There's nothing there.
You know what? I say good. Okay, Tree said good cat still won't stop a nigga from cheating, so you get true. What you get.
That's true. That's absolutely true. You know what keeps guys from cheating? You know what that is?
Nothing.
Say that shit. Say it like this.
Nothing. Hey, bro, did you see the pain in her face when she said that? Okay, let me help.
Who hurt you?
I can help.
Nobody.
No, I can help. I can really help. So, number one is who you choose, right? So a lot of women, they'll go, like, for example, Kianna, a big chunk of my group of friends, right? And you know who we are.
Shit. Yeah.
But you know who we are. You know the type of guys we are, right? And what happens is you don't realize that most men are not like us. Most men, they don't have what we have. They can't do what we do. They can't move how we move. They don't deal with women the way we deal with women. It's just the bottom line. So you're looking at these guys up here, and then you say, because these guys move this way, every other guy moves that way, right? So if you're only picking from and looking at guys right here, and then you're pushing that down on everybody else, you're gonna have problems. What I'm saying is, you got to pick right, number one. Right? Stop picking from right here. Pick from right here. Just a little bit lower. Pick from right there. And then when you
Tree said blah 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 blah.
Then when you
Elvern, hold on, Taji. Let me go to Elvern because he on his date, so I'm gonna interrupt it. Elvern, because you knew fucking better. Elvern. So my thing, just say you got this girl, okay? Sex banging, body banging, or whatever. And
I got one next to me, but go ahead.
Okay. You can put it in the camera since you said it. Like
wait, real quick, while he's discussing that with her, do you know 20% of black men make 80% of the babies?
Yeah.
20% of black men make 80% of the babies.
Why is that? Who phone is up? Who? I hear static.
Is that better?
Me too.
Yeah, I know this got to go on the radio, right?
Right. Is that me?
So I don't know. Okay.
Mine on mute.
Okay, so with that being said, what was you saying, Taji, before?
20% of men make 80% of the babies.
Mm-hmm.
In the black community, 20% making 80% of the babies. So you guys are picking a certain guy who's making the majority of the kids. Women vote with their pussies. Okay? And then you turn around and you complain that these men aren't taking care of their kids, or they're not the type of men that you want to grow with long term. You know, or that they cheat, or that type of thing. Who's picking 20% of guys? That's women picking shitty guys. If women said tomorrow, I'm only fucking dudes that wear Dallas Cowboys hats, as much as I hate the Cowboys, me and my guy right here, we going to buy some new hats.
I got two already.
Right. We going to buy new hats. If y'all's like, I only fuck dudes that can walk on their hands, guess what? I'm fucking practicing tomorrow. It's just what it is. Women are choosing 20% of guys who are to make 80% of their babies, and then you're saying we all act that way, right?
Y'all do it to us. You said it earlier. I was married, and the sex didn't change. You compared every woman to that woman.
Didn't I also say that I talked to a bunch of other married men, and they all say the same thing? I did say that.
That still don't.
No, me saying something and you all choosing 20% of guys to make 80% of the baby, and then complaining about those, and you're saying we're all like that 20%. That's different, baby. That's different. You know what I'm saying? Like, to say men don't stick around and be with their kids. I got one biological child. I had it at 40. You know what I'm saying? And like, I wasn't even a part of the black men are bad fathers thing because I wasn't a father until I was fucking 40. You know what I mean? But it's like, if you all are going for the same type of guy up here, that 20%, and let's be real, a lot of those guys are shitty. You know how I said earlier that black women are raising the type of guys that they complain about later. Okay? So you're making babies with these guys, and you raise your boys up to be like those babies, like those guys, and then you complain that the men that are available are not better. Fuck better dudes.
Shit, sometimes we do make our mistakes, and sometimes
no, you're making a mistake 80% of the time.
Players fuck up. We fuck up, but that don't mean that we can't have another chance. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But
that don't mean that, because at that time, probably in our environment, that's what we had. But now that I feel like my level up game is up, I feel like I should be able to date a certain type of nigga, just like you feel like you want a certain type of bitch. So
it's over. Take what you can get and deal with it.
Nigga, bye.
That's my boy right there. But
nigga, bye. Y'all got me bit.
Let's ask some questions though. Let's ask some questions. So when you were younger and you made those mistakes, right? And now you've leveled up, and now you want to go from dating men here to men here, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You know a lot of men up here, okay? I know you do. Have you asked those men what it would take for you to be with a man like them and then do those things? Did that happen?
I talk to y'all all the time.
And you haven't changed, love. You one of my favorite people. I mean, like, but you have not changed. You the same way. So if you know what it takes, and then you refuse to make that change, why would somebody on that level then turn around and say, "I want to bring you into my world"?
But for real, Taji, I have changed a lot from that girl from before. It's just
y'all made a podcast where you just said you listed about 19 reasons why.
I listed 3.
Yep.
3
big ass reasons.
3. I said what I say. I said I'm spoiled. Okay. Right. I said that if things don't go my way, you know, I throw a tantrum. You know, I won't throw a tantrum, but you know, that's how it is. And the third one, what did I say? What was that third one?
Look, stay right there, bro. Do you want any of that? Do you want a spoiled woman who throws tantrums if she don't get what she want?
Nah, it's like my man Jay-Z said, "Hoes sit on to the next one, man." You know.
Because
Elvar, hold on. Wait, stop.
He's right.
Stop.
He's right.
Stop. Elvar, don't do that. Because a lot of women that you date should have been left in the back. Okay? And then
some girl.
I tried to set you up with a decent young lady.
And what happened?
You know, and you fucked it up.
I messed it up. Hey, bro. Let me have a mic for a minute, okay?
Let me mute myself.
But no, we ain't gonna talk about that.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, we got.
Say your shit. Talk your shit. Talk your shit.
The girl she set me up with, she fucked it up because I was on another level of what she was used to. So she went back to what she was used to. You know what I'm saying? Because when, I wasn't that, she was still stuck in the Stone Age of wanting a hood nigga and everything. She wasn't used to a six-figure nigga, you know what I'm saying, being in her face. So she fucked it up. That's what y'all do.
That's the problem. We blame.
We call that
Stockholm syndrome. The man that's in your life that show y'all that some shit, y'all be like, nah. He's too good. He do this. He do that. Red flag. He doing this. He work. Red flag. He got a job. He got a pension. Red flag. And let me go to what I'm used to. You know what I'm saying? So the girl you talking about, ask her if her man got a pension. ask her if they got life insurance.
A 401k.
No, we ain't gonna.
Ask her if we got car insurance.
We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that because at the end of the day, my friend, at the end of the day, she know what she wants. Okay, so we're not gonna talk about her right now. But when we get off this podcast, I'm on your motherfucking ass. You just know that.
Look, like I said before, y'all be wanting ghetto Jesus. You want the nigga that's 6'2", you know, used to sell drugs, but now he got a business making $20 million a year, but he has all the time in the world to sit at home with you. He'll tell you to shut the fuck up, but then say I'm sorry right afterwards. Y'all want all this goofy shit from dudes, and I'm telling you,
I do not. Because you can't tell me to shut the fuck up.
I know Ghetto Jesus. I'm related to him. He's my older brother. You know what I'm saying? He's a guy I just described. And he's even don't deal with women who hasn't gotten their shit together. He treats women the exact same way. The same way.
My thing is like I said, sex is a big part of a relationship.
Sex
okay.
Is cheap in 2022.
Sex is what?
It's cheap. It's easy to get.
You're not gonna marry somebody that's not good in bed. We're not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? A woman, I know some women that has married men that's not good in bed. Okay? Because of the bag.
It's only 2 of them in the fucking country. That's what's wrong with them, Tiffany. But go ahead.
I know that will marry a man. It's because a lot of these men are trash in bed. Okay? A lot of these men are trash in bed. The dick's little and they trash. But you know why they get married? Because of the money.
Yeah.
They could.
What's more important? What's more important in the long run? You know what I'm saying? Somebody who got a bag that can literally change your life, or somebody who got a fucking porn star dick and gives you 3 hours every night. What's more important?
Why can't I have both?
Because that's not how it fucking works. It's just like, you know how many women you meet with big titties and no ass? That's God don't give with both hands. Exactly.
Wait. It does work like that. Hold on. Some situations. Now look. Every 30 years, a star is born. I got that I was born 30 years ago. So
wait.
I am him. I am the one.
Hey,
I am the legend they talk about.
That's what. Hey,
So you want out of Amelia?
Hell yeah. 1 of a million. You know.
That's perfect.
And motherfuckers still choose niggas with no dental insurance over me, but that's a different story. I'm about to bother me myself.
I'm gonna need you to let that shit go.
No.
But my thing is, me personally, my preference, if you can't satisfy me in bed, your money don't fucking matter to me. I'm gonna be miserable.
Okay.
Just like if a woman don't satisfy y'all in bed, what happens? Y'all go cheat, right?
Okay. Let me tell you the difference real quick.
Right?
Hold on, real quick. Let me tell you the difference. First of all, if you're a woman over 40 and you're still picking niggas by how hard your pussy thump when he's around, you're a fucking child. That's childish.
It's not fucking childish.
Childish. If you meet a man that can literally change your life, your children's life, the life of everybody else in your family, and you don't keep that nigga because your pussy don't thump when he walking around, you're a fucking child.
I choose niggas where my pussy do thump when they walk around, but once you get in that pussy and it stop working.
If you pass a nigga who can change your life because your pussy don't thump when he's around, as a 40-year-old woman, you need to come sit on my mother couch. She needs to have
I'm not gonna let you tell me
you know how rare
that sex is not a big part of a relationship.
I'm not saying that's not a big part. All I'm saying is your sex only lasts a couple hours a week, maybe if you're lucky. Altogether, you might 2 hours out of the 100 and whatever hours that's in a week. And if you're using that as your overriding metric on whether or not you as a woman,
I'm not using it as an overriding metric, but it's a big part of if I'm going to say yes.
That's childish.
It's not childish. It's not childish at all. Because Boy, fuck you. Because simple fact is,
because
what we're not gonna do is be like, oh, I'm marrying this man and we ain't had sex and the sex only lasts 2 minutes, or we ain't getting nothing in, we ain't having sex all over the house, or we ain't doing things that we supposed to be doing as about to be a married couple, and then you think I'm gonna walk down the aisle, and then when it comes to me getting horny, I'm not getting satisfied.
You still in the fairy tale of.
It's not a fairy tale. I need to be satisfied.
They make toys for that. You can coach the nigga through doing everything that you need, but if you're going to pass up on somebody who can literally change all of your circumstances, how many kids you got?
3.
Okay, so if you got 3 kids that don't belong to this man, and you meet a dude who is in a position to
I'm a different type. First off, my kids grown as hell, so my kids don't matter.
Don't matter. They do matter. If he can step in and say, look, I can elevate your life and the life of your children, and further down, your grandchildren will live better because I'm in your life, right? But I can fuck for 5 minutes, right? I'm good for 5 minutes, right? You not gonna work with that?
If you can make me come in 5 minutes, yes. But if you can't make me come,
you can't make you come in 5 minutes. You're 48 years old. You can't make you come in 5 minutes.
I can make myself. That's why I said if you can make me come in 5 minutes, yes. But if you can't make me, yes, I can make myself come. I can make myself come in 5 minutes.
So then you tell him, bro, we got 5 minutes. You sit there. Let me get this off. And then he go pay them student loans. Stop playing.
No, you stop playing with me. No. You stop playing with me because ain't no way. Now, and I swear, if any female ever lied to me, I swear to God, this some bullshit on your ass. Ain't no motherfucking way you gonna be in a happy fucking marriage if you ain't getting your nut off. Ain't no motherfucking way. A nigga ain't gonna deal with that shit. So what makes you think a female gonna deal with that shit? Y'all got me fucked up.
Wait,
get the fuck out of here with that bullshit.
Wait. First of all, I got 3 things. First thing, calm down.
Shit.
Say it louder, bro.
Calm down. Second thing, you said 5 minutes. Damn it, I got 2 minutes, and you about to be. You know what I'm saying? All kinds of shit.
If you doing your job, then that's fine. If you can make me come, that's fine. But you not finna sit here and tell me our whole damn relationship just because you got some bread that if I don't come, I should still walk down that fucking aisle with you. Boy, fuck you and your bread. Because at the end of the day, I want to be satisfied just like you want to be satisfied.
Satisfy you when I pay them credit card bills.
Shit.
Wait, my battery's on 10%, so I gotta get up out of here.
I'm sick of you too. I'm sick of your shit too, and I'm calling you. So I'm calling you. I'm gonna call you tomorrow because you on the date right now. But I'm gonna call your ass tomorrow.
Call him on the date. He called you.
Call me tomorrow. We got a lot to talk about.
Oh yeah, I'm on your ass. On God, I'm on your ass.
Kianna, your friend ain't shit. That's what he said. Your friend ain't shit. Your friend is a hood booger, and all she wanted.
My friend is not no motherfucking hood booger. First off,
he want a nigga with buffs. She want a nigga with buffs instead of a 401k.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, she want a nigga with.
No, it's more behind that story. But I got you though. Yeah, I got you. Deuces.
Hey, Kianna, I love you, baby. Yo, hey, homie. Hey, represent. All I gotta say is 30 years old, 6-figure rich nigga logging out.
My man.
To our next podcast, all right?
You said I swear I'm on your ass. You said I'm on your ass. Bye. But back to our conversation. Well, you're not gonna tell me this, Taji. You're not gonna make me feel like I'm not supposed to be satisfied.
I'm not saying that. So here's the thing that I think because of the guys that you're around, I think that you're spoiled, right? I think that you believe because
It's your fault.
Yeah. It feel good being around some real niggas, right? But no, like no. So because of the guys that you're around, you're spoiled. You think that because we're like that everybody else is like that. That everybody else can do what we do, move how we move.
But am I wrong to want somebody? And I'll be honest, I talk a lot of shit about y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But in real life, y'all some good ass niggas when y'all get with a woman. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So my thing is my thing is like y'all want women that, like you said, you don't want no starfish woman, correct? Right. So.
And you don't want
you got you a decent girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
Got her head on straight, got some little paper in her pocket, you know what I'm saying? You know, high up in her career.
Yeah.
But I bet you she not lazy in bed. I bet she satisfied you, because if she didn't, would you be there?
Let me tell you a story. So, when I was ready to have kids and I wanted a relationship, I was, dating a bunch of women. And so it was almost like I picked her. We didn't end up in a relationship by default. We didn't have a child by accident. I picked her, right? I wanted a certain type of woman. I wanted a mommy, somebody who was more interested in raising our kids than being in the bars and clubs, right? So my sister was getting married and she was having a engagement party, and it was at a club. And so I go to my girl, hey, engagement party at the club, pick your outfit, let's go. Now I know she was uncomfortable because she's not comfortable in a club setting. You know what I mean? Turns out she couldn't go because our older daughter had bought her tickets to go see Simone Biles do the gymnastics thing, right? I was a bit disappointed that she wouldn't show up. Then I got home that night and she was sitting in the dining room floor with our 3-year-old playing with Legos. Okay. And I was like, that's the woman I picked. That's what I wanted. Sex it's important, but it was fairly low down the list. It was fairly low down the list as far as importance. If I picked women strictly based on who had the best sex, I might have picked somebody else. But my children wouldn't be as smart as they are and as well put together as they are and as well taken care of as they are. That was the most important thing to me. Who was going to mother my children?
I understand that.
Not who had the fattest ass, the prettiest face, the longest hair. None of that shit. It was who was going to mother my children. Okay.
I understand that part.
I'm not saying that.
I understand it.
So, I'm saying that to say she's not a porn star. I didn't want a porn star. She's a mother, and she's a mother of my children. That was what so that's what's keeping me there. You feel me? That's what's keeping me there, not the sex. And like me joking with you, like if you had a dude who is a real fucking man and who's in a position to change your life, and you're going to bypass him because he only has the time and energy to fuck you twice a week, and you're going to bypass that, then you really should come and sit on mom's couch. Because
it's not the twice a week is not the problem for me.
Not for
it's
2
the
hours.
problem. I'm not saying I can't even go 2 fucking hours. I'm not even finna lie to you. Shit, these knees ain't what they used to be, and I'm a little bit, I'm a little bit on the plus side, so 2 hours ain't good enough for me now.
Go see my boy Chuck. He'll get your knees back.
But what I'm saying is when we do it, get, you know what I'm saying? I should be satisfied just like you're satisfied. It shouldn't be one-sided with that. That's what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
I know some people in marriages and stuff like that that's not satisfied in marriage. Mind you, the nigga have the bag. You know what I'm saying? He take care of home. But their girl not satisfied in the bed. That's what I'm saying. That's one of my things. I'm not willing to be like, oh, you got the money, so I'm gonna marry you, but I haven't got one nut off.
Yeah.
One.
So
You know what I'm
let me-
saying? That's what I'm saying.
right, and I agree.
I'm not gonna marry that. I'm
Right,
not.
so I agree. Now, what I was saying, like when I was saying that you're spoiled based on the group of guys that you're around, is that you think that it's a lot of us. You know what I'm saying? It's not. It's not.
It's not a lot of y'all. It's not.
Especially in Milwaukee. You know,
but that's why, and you always say, Kianna, your standards too high. My standards are high because they're not high. They're meetable because of y'all. Now, I know that some standards can be too high, but mine are meetable because of my father and y'all. It's a fact of, because I know it's guys out there.
But the thing about that, so you're in a city where 50% of the black men are unemployed. They just don't got jobs. 50%. And then the other 85% make about $40,000 a year. Okay. And then that last 15%, they make more money than that. They do pretty well. But then you got to take out like the dudes that are married, the ones that are gay, the ones that just simply don't want to be in a relationship. That number shrinks down to probably, 2%, 3%. I'm just saying, I said all that to say that if you meet one of these guys and they actually want to marry you and they actually love you, number one, finding anybody that likes you to the point where they want to get in a relationship with you, much less marry you, is damn near like a falling star, especially in 2022. But if you find one of those guys that actually are marriage minded or relationship minded and they like you, you better do every fucking thing that me and Tello and Webby and everybody else is fucking telling you to do. You better do everything.
But my thing is with that, yes, I know my job to do. Now I sit up and talk this shit by talking about the niggas that think they deserve this shit that don't put in the effort of getting this shit. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, it's a lot of niggas out there that don't deserve what they are getting now from the wives that they have. You know what I'm saying?
Well, and that's you're saying that from the outside, and you might be saying that based on conversations you've gotten from her, right? Like, I'm just saying.
There things I see on the outside too, because a lot of these niggas just ain't right. They just ain't right.
Even with that, like, even if you have, so for example, like when they do the studies, on 26% of black men cheat, 26%, right? But 24%.
Only? That's it?
That's it. You're in a certain, you hang around in a certain level, right? Most guys can't cheat. They just don't have the options to cheat. But at the same token, 24% of black women cheat. Okay, so
so black women cheat more than black men. Wait,
black men cheat at 26%. Black women cheat at
24%. Okay,
so it's damn near even. You know what I'm saying? So like you have to okay. So again, because so many men come and talk to me, and I help them. Either say with relationship issues or after their relationship ends and getting their life back together. The vast majority of the men that I've spoken with that are married or in relationships, the reason that they cheat is because their wives stop fucking them. That's a big reason why they stop cheating. Like, these guys have literally been in relationships with women who haven't fucked them in years. And
I understand that. I understand.
A lot of women say, then why didn't you just leave? Well, so for me, I would have a hard time leaving because I love waking up with my babies in the house. I love putting my babies to bed. If I'm not in the house when my 4-year-old is going to sleep right now, she is FaceTiming me. Where are you at? I'm going to sleep. I need you here. So if
to piggyback off that, wait a minute, because I don't want to lose that.
Right.
So you'd rather be unhappy
and be at home with my babies? Yes. If I was in an unhappy relationship, if my girl wasn't fucking me, but I get to stay home with my kids, yes. My 12-year-old needs me. My 4-year-old needs me. My job as a father is to make sure that they're okay. If I was in an unhappy relationship and I couldn't get full custody and be at home with my kid, I would stay. One of my homeboys was married, and his wife was shit. She hit him. You know what I'm saying? She throw him out. She used to kick this dude out the house so much that he ended up getting an apartment. Right? The reason he never left that woman was because he needed to be home with his kids. That's he needed to be home with his kids. And she eventually divorced him, you know, but she divorced him because she was upset that she found out he was jamming with other chicks. Well, you kick him out every other week. What you think was going to happen? You know? And it's like a lot of men are in that position to where, yes, the relationship's unhappy, but you know, I want to be here with these kids. And
that's just not healthy for both of you.
It's not, but that's how a lot of us think. One of our homeboys, you know what I'm saying? He's happy now. We'll put it like that. You know who I'm talking about. He's happy now, but he was unhappy for a long time and was like, look, I just want to ride it out for another 12 years until this baby is 18 and out the house. He said that to me. Okay. And it's like, because men know how important it is to be in the house with them kids, especially your daughters. Okay. We know that and are willing to sacrifice a lot of our happiness to get it. So yeah.
Women does do that too. I stayed in a relationship because of my daughter.
Right. But we're not talking about women at this point. Everybody knows all the suffering that women claim they go through. We've seen Waiting to Exhale. But from a male perspective.
Don't do that. Don't do that, because we actually go through some shit with you niggas.
I'm not saying that you don't. What I'm saying is, for the longest time, it's only been one side of the story told. I've heard so much stuff from men. So one of my good friends literally went through like one of the craziest scenarios. Like I was so mad hearing that I was in fucking tears when his sister told me about it. You know what I mean? Fucking tears dealing with his wife. Right. And it's like we go through all this stuff and we can't talk to y'all about it. We can't talk to the world about it because it's always our fault. You should have picked better. You know, because a real woman wouldn't do this, that, and the other thing, or women don't act like that, or what did you do? Right. And it's like, what you mean, what did I do? I followed your ass across the country, you know, so that you can meet your dreams and do what you want to do, and then you drop me when we got there. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I'm just saying, you remember I was saying before that people are humans?
Mm-hmm.
You know, but that goes on both sides, you know? So if a woman can be a human and you have emotions and feelings and thoughts and about how, like, it's the same thing for men, but because we're so demonized and scrutinized and blamed, especially black men, for, you know, let's be real, the stuff that happened when you got pregnant by by your boyfriend at 16 and then he broke your heart at 16 and a half, you know what I mean? Now I bump into you at 40 and you hold on to that and I got to deal with it, you know? And it's like there's so much emotional work that we all have to do as people.
We all have to do.
What did I say? We all have to do as people. I'm the son of a therapist, so I'm always going to preach therapy. We got to do that work. And unfortunately, a lot of us
nobody wants to do the work.
Right. You know, because honestly, when my last major relationship ended, I went to therapy and I sat on Lila Perino's couch for 8 months until I got myself together before I dated anybody, you know, and she went to the bars, kicking it all up and down Fond du Lac. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, after I did the work, you know, my relationships afterwards were better. Big reason for that is because I knew I had to figure out, why did I pick this woman? Like me and my mother beef over this all the time because I take most of the responsibility as far as why that relationship went bad. You know what I mean? She like, no, it was her. It was this, that. I'm like, no, it was me, because I saw that and I still stayed in that relationship and I carried that shit forward. You know what I mean? And it's like, if you haven't gotten to a place where you can't, as I'm going to say as a woman. So as a guy who's on this level of the type of guy that you want to jam with, right? I'm going to say this to the women. If you're still blaming men for how all of your relationships have gone or why you're single, when you meet a man on the level of what you want, and he asks you why you single, and your response is, in summary, these niggas ain't shit, you're going to become Tuesday. Okay? The reason you're going to become Tuesday is because a smart man, which most of these guys on that level are, they know that if I do anything with you seriously, I'm eventually going to be another ain't shit dude that you're going to blame it all on me. And if you're blaming it all on all the other guys before, you're not taking any responsibility for why things worked out that way, even if it's just, shit, I picked the wrong person and then I stayed with them for too long, right? Even if it's not even that small amount of responsibility, then you come to me and you say, you know, I want to I want to have a relationship with you. I'm not gonna Tuesday.
It is people like I talk to y'all about my situations or whatever because y'all my friends. You know what I'm saying? Because I talk to y'all about my situations because y'all my friends and y'all males to give me y'all feedback and opinions on it. But me talking to somebody new, I give them a clean slate. You know what I'm saying? I wait till they show me the traits that will turn me off from them.
Okay.
You know?
Yep. Now, can I say this? If you're waiting for the other shooter drop and for shit to go all bad, that's gonna happen. Like I
don't wait for it. It comes. I don't be like, oh, if somebody's treating me good, I'm gonna go with the flow. That's just what it is. I'm going with the flow. No. But I'm not gonna be the one that be like, oh, he doing this. Some got to be wrong. No.
Right. Now you know that even healthy relationships have problems, right?
I know that.
Sometimes I know problems, that. Right? Because here, like a big thing that I used to bump into with women was that they expected everything to be perfect the whole way through, but only from my end. Like it would be so much drama and bullshit that I'm dealing with from them. And then as soon as something pops up with me, like some chick that I used to smash 2 years ago, inboxing me at 3:00 in the morning because she want to play, you know, then it's all of a sudden you fucking off on me, you cheating, you yada yada yada. And I'm like, did you read? You know,
and that's the type of person I am. I see if you respond or how that goes because I want to see your response on it. Right. You know what I'm saying? I want to see if you gonna respond or if you gonna block her or if like I don't know. Like it depends on how you respond to that. That's how I react.
Now,
because
I don't block nobody because I need the crazy shit to come in case I need to go to the police station. I need proof. I ain't blocking nobody.
But like I said, all women ain't the same. And me being single and being around you guys, like I said, I come different. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong. I talk a lot of shit, but I come differently. You know, and I have male friends. You know, there's been male friends or whatever for a long time besides you guys. And it's just like I listen. Even though I don't listen to y'all some of the time. I listen. I talk. They call me just to talk, you know, and tell me about what's going on in situations and stuff like that. And I listen, and I am that comfortable ear for them. But my thing is sometimes with me, I get turned off from things like a man they approach me like they got a lot of money. Okay. Now, my thing with that is, I don't know if I look like a gold digger, but that's how they are.
They can smell it.
But I'm not. So you can come to me and be like, yeah, I got this and this, I own this and this and this and this. Okay, I'm gonna call you bluff on it. And then when I ask you for something, oh, I gotta do this, I can't do this, and that should have turned me off. Because that's how you came to me. Like, don't come to me like you big bad motherfucker. I'm spinning and doing this and this and this. And then when I don't need to ask you for nothing, but I'm gonna ask you because that's how you approach me.
So you even saying, how do I put this? The fact that you even falling for that is ridiculous. Because all these guys
that's the thing. I don't fall for it, but I'm a play my role.
But is that how we act?
No, that's not how y'all act.
Well, how is you even going for that? You know cats on this level don't act like that.
Exactly.
I'm not even
exactly. That's what I'm saying, Taji. So I play my role when it comes to that.
I'm saying, why play the game?
Because it's fun.
Yep. And stop. Because here's the thing. Why invest the mental and emotional energy in even playing that game? Why not put that energy? Find two guys that you like, actively pursue, and then date them, and then the one that you like the most, stick with that guy. Why not do that?
Okay, let's say I do that. Okay, I have a question. Let's say I do that.
Okay.
And we date for a while, and we finally did to the business.
Okay.
Now I like him because he treat me good, he consistent, you know what I'm saying, respectful. He hits everything that I need in the main thing.
Okay.
And we do it.
Yep.
First time trash.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I'm not gonna give up the first time, okay?
He was nervous.
Right. You never know what might happen. I not fell off some penis on the first try. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I ain't even lie. I had to ask for a do-over. I ain't even lie. Okay. I think I had to ask for a do-over twice. I ain't even lie.
Okay.
So look. Second time, trash. Okay, like I said, okay, you got one more time. And it's still, and you tell them what you want.
Yep.
And some men are insecure with a woman telling them what to do in the bedroom. Should I stay because of the other things and not be satisfied? That's what I'm asking.
I'm not saying you stay. I'm just saying that's when coach psychologist Kianna shows up and you go, look here, this is what we're going to do. You're going to eat this packet of honey. You're going to drink a Red Bull. We're going to get you some more time. Right. Then, you lay there, let me get mine off first. And then you do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's somebody who's hitting, if you got 10 points that you need hit, 10 switches that you need turned on, and this motherfucker hits 9 of them. And that 10th one, he move it up and it dropped down. You know how you halfway turn the light on? You know what I'm saying? Then you coach the nigga over the hill. If that's because if he loves you,
if he's willing,
and if he's into you, even if, again, when I was saying, don't you know how to get yourself off in 5 minutes? You know what I'm saying? Look at that smile. Then I
laughed at that.
Yeah. So now a smart woman would master that 5 minutes with him and then let him do what he's going to do after that.
If he's willing.
And the thing is, though, there's not many men that's not. We were fucking born and bred as black men in America to make women happy. One reason that men are the way we are is because women have been voting with their pussy since we were fucking kids. And we had to go from, you ever see that video of Tupac when he was younger and he was talking about how he used to approach women and deal with women and they'd be like, you too nice?
Mm-hmm.
And then he became Tupac, and then he had pussy falling out the sky.
Mm-hmm.
Because women have been voting with their pussies, and we became a certain type of guy. What I'm saying is, if you meet a dude who's into you and he likes you and he loves you, he's going to want to make you happy. It's a point of pride as a man to be able to get our woman off. So if you're saying, hey, bro, if you want to get me to the finish line, I need you to swirl 3 times to the left, 4 to the right, and pump 4 times, and then I'm there. You know what I'm saying? And it's not many men that won't even fucking attempt it. And then once he starts attempting it, then you just coach him a little longer. You coach him a little further. You know what I'm saying?
Without trying to hurt their pride. And that's
because the whole thing, like me and you, we had a big debate on Facebook the other day.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
You argue with everything I say.
No, I don't. No, like my whole thing was this. I don't think women really understand that men, especially at a certain age and at a certain level, we don't want relationships. We don't want to get married. We don't. Younger men, they generally do because they still believe in the fairy tale and all. But like once men cross 30, 35, 40, we don't want relationships. And we don't want marriage. It's you have to make us want to marry you. And so many women, especially older women, you're still approaching dating like y'all in your 20s where men are horny as fuck and we actually want relationships. And my whole argument with that was you if you want to marry a guy, first of all, you can't treat us like we're disposable anymore because we're not. It's not that many of us that actually meet your preferences. It's not. You know what I'm saying? It's just not. You're spoiled because the group of guys that you're around is like, oh, it's 20 dudes in my circle that shit, right? But those circles is fucking small. You know, most guys, we remember used to work at the bar and you'll be in there and it'll be like that weird dude who sit in the middle of the bar and he order drinks and he just turn around and stare at women and he never go talk to them. He real short. He got funny haircut. He wearing some Jordan brand Jordans, not some Air Jordans. You know what I'm saying? And he leave by himself every night. That's a lot of men. That's a majority of men, right? So what I'm saying, like, you can't treat the type of men you want like we're disposable anymore. A, you're not in your 20s anymore where the men around you still think the pussy is precious. And then B, it's just not that many of them, especially now. So if those type of guys are saying, hey, I like you, but I need this and this and this and this from you, you got to do that shit if you want a relationship with him because he doesn't want the relationship. He really doesn't. And if you find one who's a relationship guy, you know what I'm saying? You especially got to put in work for that dude because there's a lot of competition. There's a lot of our homeboy that we was talking about who's happy now. Okay? When I tell you my girl is putting fucking pressure, treating him in the way that most guys haven't seen when, you know, guys get treated because she understands the value of that dude and she's letting him know that she wants him and that she wants him to be happy. I'm talking to myself.